So now we're looking at the third and fourth measures of St. Michael. This is actually the pickups of the third measure through the downbeat of the fourth bar. Now, remember that the left hand is actually not going to be playing the tenor at the end of this. So we start here, but then we're going to drop down and only do the bottom note there. So this is actually very, very easy for the left hand. Let's start off by looking at the last three notes here. We just start with fifth finger on D, okay? And then you're going to go to second finger on the same D, and then to 5 on G, like that. So it's going to be 5, and you can even substitute the second finger if you want. So the substitution, you play the note with 5, and notice how I walk down to second finger. I just 5, I keep the note down, and now I'm on 2. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 5. Or you could just do 5 and shift. 2, 5, like that. So let's practice that transition. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 5. Again. Ready and play. 5 and then 2, 5. One more time. And 5 and then 2, 5. So just getting used to the fact that we're switching fingers there. Not difficult, but it does take some consideration. Okay, next let's take on the first 3 beats. This is going to start with fourth finger on F sharp and thumb on D. So again, we have a sixth, F sharp, and D. From here, we go to an E octave. And from here, we go to G and D. So notice the top note, the tenor line is D, E, D, D, E, D. The bass line is F sharp, E, G, like that, okay? So F sharp D, here we go. F sharp D, then E octave, and then to G, D. And if you use third finger on the G, like we talked about, that means that your fifth finger will be able to reach the D for the next note. Okay, let's do this in time. Be ready on F sharp D, 3, and F sharp D, 4, E octave, and 1, G, B, G, D, 2, and then down to D. Let's do that again. F sharp D, here we go, 3, and 4, E octave, and 1, G, D, and 2, and now down to fifth finger on D, 3, keep going, and 4, substitute to second finger, 4, 1. Let's do this again. Fourth finger on F sharp, thumb on D, 3, and 4, E octave, 1, G, D, and 2, now just down to the D, 3, substitute, and 4, and 1. Like that. One more time. F sharp D, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, down to G, D, 3, substitute, and 4, and 1.